My friends and Shiba soldiers, it's time to start doing your own damn research to arm yourself with knowledge and information to cut through the FUD puppets, the shadow cats, and the scams. And there's a lot of them at this moment. Focus on the facts from the official sources. Be wary of shady offerings and information. Verify before you start sharing all this. Alert the moderators about fakery and all these FUDs that's going on there out there now. And start rather educate newcomers. Add thoughtful discussions and informations and keep faith in our vision. That's key. United, we will outsmart the FUD puppets, the shadow cats, and the scams and start prosper. The pack protects its own. Stay positive and focus on facts. Don't spread FUDs yourself or react emotionally to those trying to cause fear, because that's going to take you down the path of, well, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which lead to resistance and sabotage. So you're going to start resist what you the time and effort and investment that you put into either Shiba Inu or any other token, and then you're going to start sabotaging this. So you are essentially starting to hurting yourself by getting into all these FUD and listening to these FUD puppets, shadow cats, and scams. And most definitely be wary of any type of scams. Uh, it's like stick to what you know to be true about Shiba Inu based on official sources. And that's what you have to focus on. And most definitely never get out any of your private keys or seed phrases, and don't make any investments or advice solely based on the hype that's out there. Uh, as I said, research Shiba Inu, research any token for that matter, before you start making any investments. And once you get into the FUD, you have to be really aware and put out the shield out there. We start reporting scams, most definitely. Report FUD puppets, report the shadow cats, kind of, and don't get into the their agenda, most definitely. And rather alert the community moderators to any suspicious account and activity you notice so they can take actions. More than anything, educate yourself and others. Learn about the best security. That's key when you work when I focus on Shiba Inu and Shiba Arm. Security is essential. I have to trust that the developer puts one layer of security to help protect my investments and assets. But I also, as a member of Shiba Army, as a Shiba soldier, I also have a responsibility myself to protect my assets and be alert. And that includes being alert to the FUD puppets, shadow cats, and scams out there. I can't just trust on that the developers or the team is going to do their job. I have to do my own down job myself. My investments is important to me, and I don't want to lose it any more than you or anybody else. That's the key. So don't get yourself fooled by what the messages that some people is trying to spread out there. Uh, but rather contribute value to the community and post thoughtful content. Yeah, critical content is important at all times. We are not going to be gullible and take everything for granted. That's not what I'm saying. That's part of doing our own damn research. We have to look into every component. That's like I'm just looking. I'm just whenever some of the people from the developers or the moderators or people that's part of the Shiba Inu or the Shiba ecosystem put out some information, I have to do my own damn research to make sure that this is something that's going to be helpful and going to add value to me, and see if this is something I can trust. There's, there, there's no doubt about that. I can't be just take it for granted that oh, this is, I'm just going to follow this and go with the flow and trust that eventually is going to bring me in some rewards and incentives. No, again, I have to do my own job also. It's my job to make sure that I can help my returns come to back to me. So share tips and information to help the and contribute to value. Be a positive force rather than a FUD puppets and a shadow cats or a scammer. And of course, as I said, it's also important to stay a little skeptical, and misinformation and FUD can sometimes be subtle. So you have to be always think critical about claims that seems to be exaggerating devices or baseless, and verify information before spreading it. It is this is not about a single person or me or just you. No, this is about we, we as a community. We are as a community, and is gonna what's gonna drive this new movement forward, and help to get this to the next level, so we all can benefit, we all can reap the rewards and incentives, because once we start getting it in, because we are in a bear market, and we are in the longest bear market in crypto history, and traditionally in the bear markets, the FUD puppets and the shadow cats and the scams are very active. So you have to be more alert than anything now in this time. So it's important, and also you have to look at what at pages that official pages from the governments like SEC and FTC. We don't like them technically. We don't like SEC and FTC, but go out there and see what they are saying. They are like they are very clear about what cryptocurrency. It's more than anything is extremely volatile, and we have to be very alert when we take this type of risk. And they put it onto us because this is a like we are building a to Shiba Inu, focus on the decentralized finance system, which is what we want. We are looking at creating a system by the people for the people. We don't want to be in the centralized exchange system as anymore, where somebody else is going to just take our money and fly away. If I'm going to lose my money, I want to be the person that's responsible for it. That I'm losing my money, and by investing them in crypto at this time. So, my friends, as I said, stay sharp. Don't get into the agenda of these FUD puppets, shadow cats, and scammers. If they want to point out some points, I've seen them pointing out individuals. They're pointing out the Shiba Inu, they're pointing out Shiba Inu, pointing out bad anything it's don't get into this. Their agenda is not something that's going to benefit you. As I said, you're going to end up getting down into the resistance, and eventually going to sabotage your own process, all the effort that you put into it. Like I have been into this process with Shiba now for 2 years. There's no way I'm going to let some FUD puppets or shadow cats. Uh, I was in there before. It's like a lot of these moderators that's in there now, and that are the influencers that you can call them, or the voice of Sheep, or the voice of Shibarium at the moment. I was there before they was there. So to me, this is a lot of the funds I see out there is just ridiculous. Has nothing to do with the process. Focus on the process. Trust in what you do. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and come back here for more Shiba fun facts. Until next time, stay educated, be smart, stay sharp, my friends.